Why do we keep asking for Dr. Fauci's expertise in this pandemic? He's been inconsistent and wrong from the start.
Yeah, that's what Kennedy said last night on Fox Business Network. She had a pretty a scathing reaction to Fauci saying close the bars but open schools.
We've been foisted. First, no masks, now masks. Then, no school, now school. Pick a damn lane while you still have a job, Fauci. In the meantime, you can either politely force New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio to open all schools, or, Anthony, come watch my kids a couple days a week. Good luck keeping the dog off the bed. He has a soft spot for Taco Bell and Starbucks snowman cookies. And that's the memo.
Yeah, that's quite a memo. Yeah, it's hard not to get discouraged and confused about how they're going to handle, for example, implementing the vaccine. I was talking to my pal Mark Davis this morning about, he took an online poll. It was so funny. We had such an interesting, one of my greatest friends in the world, and Mark did a Twitter poll asking, of the three options when the vaccines start rolling out within weeks, God willing, are you going to be one, first in line? As soon as you can get it, you'll get it. Two, you'll take a wait and see approach before you get the vaccine. Or three, heck no, I'm not getting the vaccine. And Mark starts reading the numbers to me. 70% voted for 2 and 3. It was like 30%, I forget what he said. I think it was 40% said they're going to take a wait and see approach. 30% said they're not going to get the vaccine, which means to me, 70% are not going to get the vaccine as soon as possible, which is, I think, going to be problematic in controlling the pandemic. If we want to end the pandemic, if we want to end coronavirus, the smart kids tell us we all got to get vaccines. There are going to be a lot of people aren't going to want to get a vaccination, and that's going to be a problem. And we have to respect that. Did you see Qantas Airlines is going to mandate you're not allowed to fly on their airlines until you show proof that you received a COVID vaccine? Now, you think that's going to be limited to Australia? With Democrats running the show, if they get control? What do you think America will look like with Democrats and mandates when it comes to the coronavirus vaccine? It's just hard not to get discouraged. Here's this LA county supervisor. This is quite a story. And the audacity of the spokesperson to say, well, the county supervisor is just heartbroken at the revenues that are being lost by restaurants after she voted to ban outdoor dining in Los Angeles County. Here's Laura Ingraham last night on Fox News.
Well, Andrew, we have another hypocritical lawmaker, you'll be shocked to hear, I'm sure, violating her own rules. KTTV's Bill Malugin breaking this just moments ago. Just hours after voting to ban outdoor dining in LA County, Supervisor Sheila Kuhl was caught dining outdoors in Santa Monica. So, Andrew, citizens are going to be slapped with major fines, and restaurants also. But then politicians go out there and they do exactly what they say the regular people cannot do.
Yeah, nothing says take my rules less seriously than not following your own rules, right?
And didn't Cuomo do the same thing when he was talking about having Thanksgiving with his mama, his beloved mother? Wanted to have Thanksgiving. I talked to a friend of mine last night, and I couldn't even sleep. He was so sad. This guy's a dear friend of mine, known for many, many years, proud father and grandfather. And all he and his wife wanted to do was spend Thanksgiving with their kids and their grandkids. And his daughter was worried about all the warnings we're getting about gathering over the holidays. So they didn't come. So he and his wife had Thanksgiving alone and said they were very sad and lonely as a result. In Japan, more people have committed suicide by far than have died from COVID-19. So, this is all kind of difficult to keep up with. I like Kennedy's advice, pick a damn lane. Can you give us some guidance that makes some sense, please?